Start with that fourth quarter. I mean, you guys exploded for 26 points in that quarter, and threes just started falling, specifically from you, Gianna. Just what changed in that last stand?
I feel like for us, our energy. I know we got shots that we wanted to knock down in the first half, and I think we really just trusted our work, knowing that they would fall. And I think it was just really the excitement of seeing them fall. You know, you always believe that, but to actually see them go in, and then the whole bench, just the energy, it really just got everybody going.
On a night when there's 50 personal fouls called, how do you maintain just your level of focus?
We just have to stay composed. We can't control the whistle. We can just control what we do inside those lines. Also, I think just staying focused on, playing without fouling, showing our hands and doing things like that, 1 through 5, I think it really gets us, keeps them off the free throw line, and we can just stay in our game.
Jordan, you kind of really held the team together in that first half, coming off just like, what did you see from your own game tonight?
I saw defense, and I saw my mind was in the right place today coming in. I just wanted to defense, rebound, and be there for my teammates. That's been my focus since I haven't been, I'm in a kind of like slump right now, honestly, but like just being with my teammates and them having my back and me having their back and just seeing that is what helps me play with energy and focus and just me wanting to do right for them.
Coach talked to us in the middle of the week about how creating turnovers off other teams just kind of comes down to like effort and intensity. Like if you force 3 straight games of 20+ turnovers, I guess just like what's the key, I guess, of making sure like you're not allowing teams to kind of get what they want to, and you're just creating extra possessions for yourself.
Yeah, I think definitely. I mean, it starts our offense. So knowing that we can get stops, we can get out and run. And it just really starts on the defensive end. So I think when we know we can get stops, we can get out and run. So we can go and play offense.
What does it say about this team that, wasn't really a rhythm to this game until the fourth quarter, but you guys still stayed in it and you came back and won it big time?
This team is a confident family who is consistently tenacious and resilient in pursuit of a championship, and I feel like ever since that first loss to Sam Houston, we have been really trying to live by that every single day, and I feel like we have a true, genuine love for each other, and we don't care how we win. We don't care who is helping us win. As long as we win, that's really all we care about. And I feel it every day in practice, in the game, just everything.
To her point, I mean, like since that Sam Houston loss, you guys have won at home by an average of 19 points. Like, how much do you feel like that just kind of lit a spark, like she said, of just making sure, like, hey, from this point on, like, we're going to defend our home floor like we need to?
It's just going out there knowing that in conference play, anybody can be beat and you can beat anybody. And I think that was really just, a wake-up call for us. And I think since then we came in, we put our head down and we got to work. And it's shown each day in practice and especially in the games.
Thank you. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Coach Brooks or Brooke, congratulations on another win. Can you just give us your general thoughts on tonight's game?
Yeah, I thought FIU came out and they're very aggressive. They turned people over, one of the best teams in the country at forcing turnovers, certainly in our league. It's just the style they play, and they're 5th in the country in free throws made per game, and we knew that they were going to attack on both ends of the floor, and just a very choppy first half, but really proud of our group for staying the course. We didn't shoot it well. I think we were 1 of 17 from 3 to start the game there, and then we hit our next 4. And we get to a timeout, I think, going into that fourth quarter, and I said, well, guys, we're not 1 of 17. We're 2 of 15. You're going to hit your next 5. And we hit our next 4. And I just told them, I said, stay consistent with who you are. You've put in the work. Let your work show. Don't get away from being who you are. And that's a mature response, again, in the fourth quarter where you're up 10 and you really stretch it because you got stops, you got rebounds. You didn't put them on the free throw line, and then you took shots confidently. And we stopped turning the ball over. We had way too many turnovers tonight.
I'm not sure you can say it better than Jordan, but I mean, just what does it say about the depth of the team, the mentality of this team that they were able to come back like that?
Yeah, I think it's, both G and Jordan talked about it, but it's who they are every day in practice. And, we've got a word on our shirt, character. The competitive character of this group has really matured and gotten better, and it's something that I've said it often, but it starts with that perimeter. And, Paris barely plays tonight. I think 17 minutes, 16:54. And the depth of our team, it's like next man up, and she's over there cheering her heart out, and we just couldn't get in a rhythm and flow with her, but you have other people step up, and I think that speaks to Jordan saying it's not about any one person, it's about our group. We don't care if it's by 1, by 20, by 15, by 10, it's find a way to do the little things to win, and I think this group really embraces that. They don't care who gets the credit, they really are embracing finding joy in the success of others, and when you can do that, you have something special.
I know we talked about it on Tuesday, but I feel like you could just put this up as a game of like defense wins championships, pretty much. I mean, like you held their leading scorer to I think 1 basket tonight. She doesn't even play really much that first half. I mean, like Paris doesn't even really score. I mean, just like it feels like it would have been really easy for them to not get confidence from their offense, but the defense was just there like it has been.
It was a gritty, ugly game, and we don't care what it looks like. This team, I think, has proven that they can win in a number of different ways now, and we weren't that. Like this team has had to grow into that, because I sit here and I go, we put them at the free throw line 30 times and still only gave up 49. We gave up 17 offensive rebounds. And then I go, well, Brooke, you still only gave up 49. But I think it speaks to just stay with it. We have a bad possession. Let's get 3 more, good possessions in a row and find ways to do that. And I thought it was a collective effort. We knew, Collins and Atkins are 2 of the top 3 scorers in our league, and we've got the other one coming in here on Saturday. And they knew that. Like, we had to force somebody else to score, and the foul trouble, I think getting Collins in foul trouble in that first half, she had to sit for a while, and that was big for us. And then just when you don't allow people to catch where they want to catch, and you just get them out of rhythm and then force tough shots, it's hard for them to score. And I thought it was a team defensive effort, but proud of our post players. Multiple posts with 9 rebounds, 6 rebounds, 6 rebounds, 6 rebounds. That's huge.
I was going to say, to the point about the depth, 21-10 bench points. Just talk about the ability, like you said, it doesn't really feel like there's ever a drop off as far as like kind of the lineups.
Yeah, Joy came in and scored for us today. She goes for 11. 3 assists. We had too many turnovers by our guards today, and I just thought we took some chances on some things, but pretty much turnovers are a wash because we forced 24 and then we had 24 ourselves. But what do you score if you don't turn the ball over 24 times? And we didn't have our best shooting night tonight. From the field, that's the lowest we've shot in a long time. And you have to credit FIU. It's what they base their identity on: defending, full court, get up, get after you, force you to turn it over, make you uncomfortable, speed you up, rush you. And I thought we were a little discombobulated there in that first half, and then that third quarter is really choppy. I just felt like the whole game was choppy, and then we got some flow there in that fourth quarter. But it was stops that led to transition.
Thanks, Coach.
Awesome. Appreciate y'all. Good crowd tonight.